So sponsoring this video, we have the best overall budget gaming TV right now on the market, and that being the Hisense U8H. And as you can see, the TV is actually on sale yet again. And for the 65-inch size, which is a pretty big size for a TV screen, it is mini LED quantum ULED. So if you're getting mixed with OLED with ULED, ULED is basically QLED of like what Samsung calls in theirs, but instead Hisense just calls it ULED. So for $900 for the 65-inch version of this TV, and we will go on ahead and show you the specifications of what you will get with this TV. And it is not an OLED, as we mentioned. It is an LED, and it's a mini LED, and it's a full array local dimming. And this TV has some of the best, if not probably the best, local dimming on a TV in this price class, and some of the best local dimming out of LCD type TVs. But also, it is a 120 hertz native panel, so you will be getting all of, the gaming out of this TV, but instead, only two of the HDMI ports are 4K at 120 hertz with HDMI's 2.1, and then the other two HDMI ports are 2.0 to play 4K at 60 hertz. So, this TV is really, really remarkable. If you're on the market to get the best TV, but you want to not pay a high premium price, you want a budget price that has an incredible picture quality, it has great performance and awesome gaming performance, especially, the Hisense U8H is right now the best high quality budget TV on the market that you can get right now. So if I was to recommend any budget TV with incredible picture quality and performance, this is the TV I would recommend. So definitely check out the Hisense U8H, because right now, I'm telling you, you are not going to regret this TV one little bit, and especially for $900 for a pretty big size 65-inch and being 120 hertz and having the best local dimming out of a lot of other LCD TVs, you cannot beat that price at all. So the Hisense U8H is right now the best high quality budget TV on the market. Okay, so I'm officially going to admit it, and everybody is right, everyone's right, OLED TVs are straight up king. OLED is you want the truly best TV picture, just best picture on a TV display out there. OLED is absolutely the best way to go. OLED is just absolutely, it is the number one king in TVs when it comes to picture and quality. And we was a little bit concerned about getting ourselves an OLED TV because of the chance of burn-in, which with newer current models that we got today, like the new ones that just recently came out, like the Samsung S95C and the S90C, as well as LG's new traditional OLEDs, the G3 and the C3, it's still a possible chance that you could get burn-in. But with these last couple of years, with these last few OLED models, they've actually, the chances of getting burn-in has dropped down a decent good chunk. So it's not going to be as easy to get burn-in as it was before, from OLED TVs, from 2019 and way before that. So the chances of getting a burn-in on an OLED TV, no matter if it's a newer QD OLED, which I've been hearing that they have a slightly bit more higher chance than a regular traditional OLEDs like what Sony and LG make. But if you're getting Samsung's QD OLEDs. There's a slight higher chance, but it's still a little bit, it's still, the chances of getting at is way lower than OLEDs from before. So we managed to get a Samsung Neo QLED display model that our local Best Buy had, and we were over the 14 days, and we contacted Samsung to see if they could repair it or replace it, and luckily enough, they didn't have the parts, so they contacted our Best Buy store where we got the TV from, and we was actually debating on picking between 3 different TVs. One was being the Samsung QN90A. The other one was the the second one was the Sony X90K, which we also got that TV, but we didn't get it with this, trade-in broken TV that we got as a swap, exchange or whatever. But the X90K Sony was our second option. Then our gut made us look into getting a OLED for the first time, and the next one, which was our final TV, and it was the LG C1 OLED, and we asked a bunch of people and literally got bargarnered with comments, and literally 90% of those comments, everybody's like, go for the C1. The C1's going to be your best choice. You are not going to regret it if you go with the C1. So, everybody told us to go with the C1, all these gamers and such, and wow. Straight up, wow. I was not expecting an OLED going from an LCD to an OLED. I wasn't expecting that much of a big difference, and everybody said an OLED is way different than an LCD TV, and man, were they right. OLED is absolutely king. OLED is just the best way to go. If you want the best picture and for the best gaming performance, OLED is absolutely the truly best way to go. So, yeah, after we got the LG C1, like everybody said, we was like, wow. We wasn't expecting it to look that incredibly good. So, now we're actually going to be starting to get OLED TVs now for the foreseeable future, because now we already got our third OLED already on its way, getting delivered this coming up Monday, May 15th, and that is the C2, and I've heard that the C2 is supposed to be a bit brighter than the C1, so we're really looking forward to getting the C2 and reviewing it and checking it out. But yeah, I told people not to get an OLED because of burn-in, but, now that's changed since then, and OLED is just straight up the best TV out there, the best panel. You're going to get the best contrast, the best colors. However, beside burn-in, there is another flaw with an OLED TV over an LCD TV, but with these newer OLEDs that we've been getting, like the QD OLEDs, and then especially the LG G3, and even to an extent, the C2 and the C3, brightness is one of the other flaws with an OLED. So if you compare, let's say the LG C1 that we compare that with our Samsung QN90B, there is a huge difference in brightness capabilities. Not just from the C1 to our QN90B, but also our Hisense U8H, and that TV was also wow. For only $1,000 and having almost 2,000 nits peak brightness, that's incredible. So, yeah, OLED TVs still have the chance of burn-in, but with these last bit of models that we've recently gotten over the last year or two, the chances of that have dropped dramatically. So, a chance of getting burn-in is still very likely, but the chances are slim now, and then compared to before where it was a higher chance. So, yeah, OLED, I'm honestly going to say, yeah, OLED is the best way to go. If you are somebody that is not completely on a budget and you want the best TV out there, or let's say you're a big time gamer and you got a PlayStation 5, Series X, or even a Series S to an extent, definitely look into either LG or Samsung's OLED TVs, because those right there are going to give you the best gaming performance and picture quality and just the best gaming, you're ever going to have, the best gaming experience, whether if it's LG C series or the Samsung S QD OLED series, even if it's the 90C or not the 95C, or even if it's last year's S95B. Yeah, the Samsung OLEDs and the LG OLEDs have got you covered when it comes to not just picture quality, but if you're a big time gamer, they got you covered, especially with their incredible low input lag, awesome response time, also freaking like being able to play on all four of your HDMI ports at 4K 120 hertz instead of only having two like all the other TV manufacturers do. Yeah, LG or Samsung OLEDs have got you covered. They are just they're the best. Our S95B is our favorite TV of all time. The LG C1 is still incredible, and we are looking forward to the C2 this coming up Monday, May 15th, which we won't be doing a review video until like sometime like a day or two probably after, so it won't be till like next Wednesday or next Thursday or something after we get the TV and we, mess around with it. But however, there is a good chance that we might not do a review depending on what the condition of it is, because if it's got some problems with it, we might not even do a review. We might just we might just show you like a quick couple clip video and just showing you, okay, this is what's wrong, and then figure out what we're going to do. But all we can do at this time is hope that it's still in really good condition until then. But yes, I was wrong, and OLED TVs are the best way to go. This is Tech and Gaming Reviews. Hope you enjoy this video. Rate, comment, subscribe, and leave us a comment if you are somebody that owns an OLED TV or you recently upgraded from an LCD TV to an OLED, and if it just wowed you or whatever, if you're very, thankful and blessed that you upgraded from an LCD to an OLED. So yeah, just leave us your thoughts down in the comment section down below of your experience if you have upgraded recently to an OLED from an LED, or just if you've stuck with OLED for the last few years and that, it's still incredibly good. So yeah, just leave us your thoughts down in the comment section down below, and subscribe if you're new, hit that like button, and we will see you on the next one. Peace.